So, there's something in your energy system that is responsible for making you do the same stupid thing over and over and over and over and over, even if it doesn't work. It's the reason you always quit what you're trying to create right at the same time, why your breath is shallow, why certain yoga poses are hard, why you get triggered. And that reason in your energy system is what we call energy blocks. So today we are going through what are energy blocks, how do you heal them, and why love, forgiveness, and care are key ingredients to healing them. This is Inga with the Healing Revolution. You are watching one of the Back to Basics of Energy Healing series. Today, all about energy blocks. So this series, we unpack all the basics of energy healing. And we can't talk about healing if we don't talk about what's in the way of healing. So in this case, energy blocks. Let's get to it. Your energy system is really vibrating information working together. And when it's completely healed, when it's completely whole, you flow with life like a pro. Life happens and you respond in the wisest, most beautiful way that you can, and you continue flowing. Now, life is really not always roses and butterflies, as pretty much every single person alive can attest. And there are moments that are so intense and so fraught with feeling that they are too big for our energy system to process. And we just collapse that, put it somewhere to deal with later. It's like the putting it in a drawer strategy. So this is what we're calling an energy block. So it's a part of your energy that got trapped, stuck somewhere. So an energy block, you can talk about trapped energy or stuck energy as well. Now, these places that have condensed, dense energy now are places that get protected by the rest of your system. Because when you triggered those at some point in your life, it became like such a big deal that you became overwhelmed and couldn't cope anymore. So the safest thing to do was just take all that energy, put it away, and never think about it again. Except life doesn't work that way. Life needs all of us to respond. And so it will sometimes poke those places in our energy that have the trapped part of us. And when that's being poked, well, our system flags that as dangerous. So we have all sorts of different sort of protective layers over these zones of hurt, these zones of anger, these zones of whatever it is that we've deemed unacceptable. Now, anything that therefore resonates, vibrates with this block, will then also be blocked. And so now we have to redirect our energy to not meet that place, redirect it, and develop coping strategies. So using your mind for something that's really heart related because your heart is blocked and unable to process information there. Using your throat when your sacral chakra is blocked. So talking so that people can't see the true desires or the true emotions. So we reroute energy. And so with these energy blocks, you just don't have full access to your energy. You don't have full access to your full life, to your full intelligence, to your full capacity. So we all have blocks, Okay, so let's not make this more dramatic than it needs to be. We really do. Every single one of us, at least at some point, had blocks in our energy system, and it's not a problem. Actually, having blocks in our energy system can create strategies, can create compensations where we develop another part of our being. And this can be cool and this can be interesting until it's not, because you do keep recreating the same scenarios, the same patterns over and over, simply because those patterns are trying to get at the stuck energy and trying to help you heal and grow and be who you are. So, as I describe this, what I really invite you to do with energy blocks is not go into a whole story of like, oh my God, I'm probably blocked and I wonder in which chakras I'm blocked, and this, I'm taking it like a death sentence, because it's not at all. We unblock energy all the time, just as we block energy all the time. We block energy when we pretend like we're not feeling anything when it's a storm inside. This can be a good thing to do. And we unblock it when we receive a massage. And we get that, deep exhale. We unblock it when we have that scary conversation that we really didn't want to have, but it goes well and we don't die. We unblock it when we dance with hula hoop. And we move those hips in the places that it's been stiff. So we're blocking and unblocking all the time. So I invite you to approach this with curiosity and care. Curiosity and care. Because there's nothing really wrong. There's nothing really, really wrong. So I'm going to give you a quick example of a small block, but it was very present. And where I'm at with my healing, I'm not saying I'm block free, because I'm not. That would be a huge lie. But the blocks are somehow a little bit more subtle. So this one I'm going to share with you is this summer, and it really poisoned my life. And the block was this. I had some travels planned with COVID that fell through, like many people. And I did have insurance, a travel insurance that I had to claim. And for some reason, I was procrastinating making that claim, and I was afraid of making that claim, and I was afraid of making the next steps. And my intuition had very clearly told me, you must make this insurance claim. You must make it now. And for some reason in my energy, I just had my heels dug in and I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And it turned off my intuition for a while, and it blocked me in many ways. One of which is the reason I wanted to share this example is anytime travel plans would come up, and it comes up, I have a lot of people around me who travel a lot. Anytime somebody would say like, what is Air Transat doing? I would skip around the conversation. I would physically leave the conversation. I was so uncomfortable about it that my capacity to be with life when it comes to travel and insurance claims was cut off. So that is a small example of energy blocks. They do live in our chakras. So chakra healing is energy block releasing, is energy healing. So if you liked this video, what I invite you to do is subscribe to this channel, because there's a lot more to this series, including the chakras, including Reiki, which is an energy healing technique that helps remove energy blocks. So I will see you in the next video.